argument over a parking spot turns deadly and is leading to a storm of controversy.
The incident is sparking strong feelings on both sides.
The drama began as this white car pulled into a handicap parking spot at a convenience store in Clearwater, Florida. 28-year-old Marquise McLaughlin and his 5-year-old son can be seen entering the store to buy snacks. Then this SUV pulls up. Cops say the driver, identified as Michael Draka, became upset when he saw that the white car was in a handicap spot without a permit. Words were exchanged with the woman behind the wheel. Then McLaughlin emerged from the store. When he realized what was happening, he shoved Draka to the ground.
All my man was trying to do is protect his girl like anybody else would.
What happens next is shocking. Watch as Draka reaches into his pocket, pulls out a pistol, and fires a single shot. McLaughlin staggers back to the store, clutching his chest. He collapsed and died of his injuries.
I need justice. This is not right at all.
Police say the shooter will not be charged because he's protected by Florida's controversial Stand Your Ground law, which says someone can use deadly force if they fear imminent death or great bodily harm. It's the same argument that made headlines when George Zimmerman stood trial for shooting teenager Trayvon Martin in 2012.
We, the jury, find George Zimmerman not guilty.
Cops say the shooter in the Clearwater case owned the gun legally and had
He had to shoot to defend himself. And those are the facts, and that's the law.
The chosen man shot and killed right in front of his son on Thursday. The store owner says the shooter in this case has a history of assaulting people in his parking lot. ABC Action News reporter Adam Weiner is live right now at the store in Clearwater. Adam, you spoke with another man who says that he was also threatened by the shooter just a month ago.
That's right. This man named Rich Kelly tells me he had a run-in with this same shooter here in this parking lot just about a month ago. In that scenario, it was also about a parking spot. Also called this man racial slurs and even threatened to kill him. And what I should tell you as well is that now, a month later, it's a very similar case. And in this time, though, it ends with a father being killed in front of his own 5-year-old son.
He flipped out, saying he would shoot me. So when I left, then he called my owner of my company, stating that he was going to kill me.
Rich Kelly says the man who confronted him was upset he parked in a handicapped space. It's the same thing that Michael Draka was upset about Thursday when he was yelling at a woman in this parking lot. This is surveillance camera video from the store. It shows Marquise McLaughlin leave the store to defend his girlfriend and shove Draka hard to the ground. Draka then pulls out a gun and shoots McLaughlin square in the chest. We're pausing this video the frame before McLaughlin is shot. He dies soon afterwards, right in front of his 5-year-old son. The store owner says McLaughlin was a frequent customer who was there buying a candy bar for his little boy.
Sad to see his son dying in front of his son. That's for a parking lot, for a stupid reason, just to argue, just to find someone to argue with.
The store owner says he had to call the cops a month ago on Draka when he got in a yelling match with Rich Kelly.
Out here, he said he'll shoot me, call me and stuff like that. So, I think it's a racial issue.
Now, this morning, deputies tell us they are still investigating, but because Michael Draka does have a legally acquired concealed weapons permit, right now authorities tell us this could qualify as a stand your ground case. You can see that video on our website as well on abcactionnews.com. Live here in Pinellas County, Adam Weiner, ABC Action News.
All right, first of all, I want to do a little discussion on the incident my wife brought to my attention about this guy from Florida, him and his family, parking in the handicap parking spot. All right, they're parking in the handicap parking spot. A lot of black folks do that. A lot of people do that. I mean, I respect that. Me and my family, we respect the handicap spot for somebody who really handicapped. They can get in that spot. They deserve that spot. But honestly, at the end of the day, a lot of people, I witness a lot of people parking in spots don't really be handicapped. They just park there, run into the store, run and do what they got to do, and don't even think nothing of it, just get back in the vehicle. I think they're going to be in there for a few minutes probably, get in their vehicle and get out of there, right? But there's one particular guy, white guy, went to the store, saw the guy, a black family, parked in a handicap spot. Now, unless you're a damn police officer or something like that, then, hey, you confront them, you can talk to them about them. Hey, even yet, or better yet, call the police on them. Like, hey, they parking in a handicap parking spot. But dude, going up there to confront them, hey, you're in a handicap parking spot, got the handicap parking spot. Unless you handicap your damn self, then you can say something. But if you ain't damn handicapped, don't even fucking say nothing. Or you ain't a police officer. But, you know, it's just crazy, man. So the dude, an elderly white male, approached the car, talked to the black man family, his wife and his kids in the car. You know, telling what he was saying to him. 9 out of 10, he probably was telling them, why the fuck you in the handicap parking spot, move the vehicle like he a fucking police officer or something like that, or a cop. So I guess the black guy heard a white man yelling, you know, arguing with his wife. He inside the store with his son. So he come out and try to investigate, see what's going on. You see the white guy apparently yelling, probably arguing or talking crazy to his wife. Now, any man in their right mind is not gonna allow any man to yell and fucking talk crazy to his wife. And his kids sit right there. So I guess he went up to push the dude. Knocked the dude on the ground. And right then and there, the old white guy, afraid for his life, pulled out a gun and shot the black man in the chest. Now the black man stopped. The black man continued to attack him. The black man stopped after he pushed him. The white guy still pulled the gun out, shot the guy in the chest. Now, of course he gonna say he afraid for his life, but after he done went and talked shit to the man's wife. Now, if you go back and look at the whole situation, the white guy the people already called the owner of the gas station already called the police several times on the white guy, you know, causing problems at the location. And plus, the dude, you know, been harassing other black customers. Calling the niggers, he gonna shoot them for parking in the handicap spot too. Like that's his business, like he owned the shit or something. Now, what people gotta understand is that they called the police several times. Now, what did the police do? Now, did the police come there, they ever like arrived on scene and saw the guy at the location and approached him and talked to him and ran his name and all that shit? Or when they got there, they just said, hey, well, it's not a crime, he's just talking, just arguing. I mean, what's the situation? Now, let's go back to the guy getting shot and getting killed. Now, the guy ended up getting shot and getting killed. They said it's in self-defense, stand your ground law down in Florida. All right, so they shoot the black guy. Motherfucker don't go to jail. He stand his ground. He get away. All right. Now, let's look at all the charges in the situation. Look at all the charges that could have been in the situation. All right, it all started for a person parking in the handicap parking spot. That's a violation. That's a traffic violation, right? A traffic violation, what, $300, $500 for each violation? I mean, for a parking violation? $300 to $500 parking violation. Now, the dude arguing with the female, ain't no telling what was said, because in the audio, unless the female can remember verbatim what he was saying. So let's just say he was arguing with the female, saying racist slurs, because the black guy already got history, or already got, you know, what do you call it? What's the word? We already got evidence. That's the word I'm looking for. We already have evidence that the dude been calling other black people niggers and all that stuff. So is this a racist type of thing going on? So now check this out. The dude arguing with the man's wife. What y'all want to call that? I mean, what is that? He walked up to the vehicle. Is that simple assault? in front of the car, probably arguing with the lady inside her car. Do she feel afraid at that time? Did she call her husband at that time? You don't know what happened in the midst of that time. But she could have been afraid of her for her life at the same time. He coming up there approaching her. He don't know who the hell she is, but he walk up there and approach her, right? So now, he approached her, talking to her while she in there with her kids. You know, telling what he's saying to her. So the man apparently hit his wife arguing outside. He come outside, he walked in the store with his son, so he must have told his son, hey, stay inside, I'm gonna go check out what's going on with mama. He went outside, see the guy yelling at his wife, so what you think he had to do? He pushed the dude away from the car. Now, at that point, that charge, that's simple battery. When you place harms on somebody, you know, put him in harm's way, he pushed him down, put hands on him, that's simple battery, that quick. So 3 charges already been, at that simple, 3 charges. Simple battery, you got handicap parking violation, traffic violation, misdemeanor. This is a traffic offense. Then you got simple battery, simple assault, him coming up, arguing with the lady, you know, telling what he was saying to the lady, placing her, you know, fear for her life, and she in harm's way because she don't know who the hell the dude is, and he probably talking crap, talking crazy to her in front of her kids. It could be cruel to the children because he talking shit in front of the kids. And then 3, you got a simple battery because the black guy put hands on him, pushed him down. Now, and simple battery ain't up with a misdemeanor. All the charges is all misdemeanor. Now, dude pulled out a gun because he had a permit to carry, you know, a firearm, a carrying concealed permit. So he was afraid for his life because he got pushed down on the ground. It was okay for that white guy to shoot the black guy in the chest. Now, that's fucking manslaughter. Handicap parking, simple battery, simple assault, and then manslaughter. Now, to be afraid for your life, you gotta be getting attacked, constantly attacked. Just like the Zimmerman case. What happened? They said the dude was banging his head on the ground. Can't you die for that? Yeah, you can die for that. But that killing was justified. But from a push, kill a motherfucker from a push, and that's justified. So my thing is this. Once the world start getting to the point, when people start, oh, if I bump a person, I can walk down the street and push it. So if a dude walk down the street, push a dude, the dude get justified and be like, hey, I was afraid for my life, I can kill a motherfucker. Just like that. So simple battery. And the police captain, chief, whoever said that, this dude said that he stand his ground. The dude stopped. The dude didn't continue to push the dude. The dude didn't continue to stop, like continue to fight the dude, attack the dude. The dude just pushed the dude, get him away from his wife, get him away from his kids, talking shit, push him back. He ended up falling. And then he stayed where he was at. He didn't continue to approach the dude. He didn't fight the dude. He didn't go attack the dude. He just stood there. Dude reached in his pocket, pulled out a little gun, aimed it, and then shot him in the chest. Now, people can call it how they want to call it. He straight murdered the dude over a simple battery, over a fucking push. He didn't try to fight the dude back. They think you know they're afraid of blacks, man. Bottom line, he ain't no racist thing, but they so afraid of a black dude. He could have either stopped, he could have easily pushed the dude back, got up off the ground, fought the dude, but he pulled out a damn gun. If he was that damn scared, he shouldn't even went over there and approached the lady and started talking to the lady. So, number one, another thing I'm gonna get on the black people is about black need to stop putting themselves in positions like that. You know, if it's handicap parking spot, just go into an empty spot and just park. You know, and other things like if black guys get into shit, just cooperate, you know, on some shit. Like dealing with stuff, just cooperate, don't even worry about all that other stuff going on. Now if the motherfucker do some shit like that after you don't cooperate it, then you got a situation, you can do what you gotta do. So I just want to put my little 2 cents in, man. You know, let people know what's going on, man. Hey, don't give these people power, don't give nobody power, or upper hand, or tactical advantage against you. Always put yourself Always try to put yourself at a tactical advantage. You know, that's the main thing. Sorry for our family, sorry for the loss, but at the same time is, you know, he don't deserve to be dead over just parking in a handicapped parking spot. Bottom line. I mean, a ticket, hey, but damn, getting killed over a parking spot. That's what I'm saying. So everybody needs to start thinking about their actions. White men definitely need to be punished for that shit. He definitely need to go to jail or go to prison, be charged with involuntary manslaughter or something. And he just went straight to gunfire. He went to a higher level. He went to a higher level than the fucking hands. Straight to gun and killed the dude. So let's just switch the table. Let's just say, hey, let's say the female could have been afraid of the dude. The white dude come up there talking shit to her. Would she be justified in pulling her gun out, shooting the motherfucker in the chest? Because she was afraid of him? Exactly. So you got to think about it like that, man. You know, there's no justice for the blacks. There's no, it's not justified. Like, there's no system that's going to be equally. Think about it. We in their land, man. Bottom line, we in their land. We fucking curse. Till we start coming together, till people start bonding together, that's how you gonna goddamn stop this shit from going on. Bottom line, whether you like it or not. Blacks need to stop killing the fucking blacks. It's black on black crime, all that shit, Black Lives Matter shit. Fuck all that. Blacks need to start coming together, point blank and simple. Once people can do that, then all this shit, I guarantee you, then they gonna be careful what they do to people. But that's the power. People got to come together. Until then, there's a lot of shit gonna keep going on until you stand up, until you start putting your foot down, until people start talking and coming together. Bottom line. But that's it. That's all I gotta say. Just keeping it real. You know, letting people know what's going on out there, man. The system is not built like that. It's not always gonna be for the whites. It's always gonna be for them to keep them in a higher position. Using scare tactics. Man, all he doing trying to provide for his family, trying to take care of his family, try to damn protect his family, and get gunned down even when he try to protect his own damn family. He didn't go to a white dude, hey white motherfucker, you in line, or you didn't go to a white dude, hey motherfucker, you in front of me, you parked cricket in front of me. Nah, he went in the store with his son, came out, seen a white guy standing in front of his wife, arguing with his wife, pushed the damn dude, turn around and get shot. The white dude never went up there and approached his damn wife. The white dude, the motherfucking black dude wouldn't have still been alive to the day. So, people can look at it how they want to look at it, but there's a lot of motherfucking shit going on. That shit is getting old, man. So, go ahead and y'all can leave your comments below, do what you gotta do. Like, subscribe, I don't give a fuck. But if it's real, you want to get this information, go ahead and hit the bell. I'm just keeping it real. All right, peace.